There's something uniquely captivating about both watches and guitars. Both are instruments in their own right, designed to perform specific tasks, whether it's keeping time or creating music. Precision is key in both, and it's no accident that these creations are not only functional, but also desirable and collectible. They're masterfully crafted pieces of art with deep legacies that inspire passion and self-expression. Today, I want to explore the intriguing connection between these two worlds and what they reveal about us. Though I grew up surrounded by watches, my grandfather was a watchmaker, I've always been passionate about guitars. I actually built this replica of the Schecter Mark Knopfler played back in the 80s during my school days, and I saved up to buy these original Schecter pickups. It was as close as I could get to the guitar Mark Knopfler used in the Making Movies album recorded in the 1980s. But in recent years, I've noticed a similar obsession and dedication in the world of watches. The inspiration for this video actually came from Mary Sprender and her new channel, Drive Me Wild. As many of you will know, Helicon Watches is a husband and wife team, and it's exciting to see more women like the incredible Mary embracing the watch community. Now, Mary Sprender is a talented singer-songwriter, and she's brought her love of watches to life in her YouTube channel, Drive Me Wild. Her growing collection proves that watches are not just defined by gender, they're for everyone, and she talks in depth about how each timepiece in her collection found its way to her. And as we often say, great watches do find you. It's all about individuality and personal taste and not following rigid expectations. For us, watches are more than just timepieces, they're extensions of who we are. Mary wears a 42mm Breitling, and we love that she doesn't follow traditional norms about what should be worn by women. The right watch isn't about size or about trend, it's about how it resonates with you personally. Every scratch, every mark on your watch tells a story. Don't stress about perfection. Those marks become part of your personal narrative, just like the wear and tear on this guitar from countless performances. Here at Helicon, we understand that a watch is deeply personal, and many of our customers are musicians, and we've had the absolute privilege of seeing our watches being worn on some big stages. Watches and guitars, they're both art forms that blend skill, heritage and creativity. Mary's collection also includes practical, robust tool watches like G-Shocks, of course including the collaborations between John Mayer and Ed Sheeran with Hodinkee. There's a military watch, a CWC, inspired by her father, and there's a growing appreciation of these rugged designs among women. Watches are no longer confined to outdated ideas of what's feminine. They're about function, adventure and personal expression. Now I want to show you something. This is my PRS McCarty. One of our own watches drew inspiration from this, the Iridium Master. This is a 2009 Paul Reed Smith in McCarty burst. Now, Paul Reed Smith is a legendary guitar maker, always pushing boundaries in search of the ultimate guitar. Like watchmakers, we strive for innovation. We wanted to capture that same blend of vintage charm and modern craftsmanship in our sunburst dial. Just like this guitar, and I'll see if the camera can do it, the Iridium Master reflects the balance of artistry and precision. Both guitars and watches are symbols of individuality. Each one tells a part of your personal story. What was fascinating is that Mary's passion for watches is an extension of her identity as a musician. In her self-performed ensemble pieces where she plays a different instrument, she actually wears a different watch for each instrument she is playing. It's a really nice watch nerd touch. It also reflects a different aspect of her creativity, and it's clear that Mary's love of watches transcends mere acquisitions. Whether it's the G-Shock or her Breitling or a gold Tissot she couldn't resist, each piece tells its own story. So whether you're strumming a guitar or fastening a watch to your wrist, it's not just about craftsmanship, it's about the story you're telling. Watches and guitars are an expression of who you are. They're pieces of your journey and they showcase your uniqueness. So I wanted to say, Mary, welcome to the watch community, and to everyone else, keep wearing your story on your wrist.